الحمد لله رب العالمين ولا عدوان إلا على الظالمين وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. أما بعد أيها الأحبة في الله، عن علي بن حاتم رضي الله عنه قال: ما منكم من أحد إلا سيكلمه ربه يوم القيامة ليس بينه وبينه ترجمان، فينظر أيمن منه فلا يرى إلا ما قدم، وينظر أشمل منه أشأم منه فلا يرى إلا ما قدم، وينظر بين يديه فلا يرى إلا النار، فاتقوا النار ولو بشق تمرة، فمن لم يجد فبكلمة طيبة. Break the hadith down. Day of Judgment, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, each and every one of you will stand before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will speak to him directly and without a translator. Yani don't worry if you don't speak Arabic, because the language there is not Arabic. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will address everyone in a language that everyone understands. But don't forget, of course, Arabic is the language of the Quran, so it's very important here, but it's not the language of the Jannah, as some people say in hadith, weak hadith. So here, take it back again. You speak to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in a language that each one understands without a translator. And you are directly standing before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Two situations, scary, and makes you worry. You're standing before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be questioned about what you did in your life here. At that moment, you look to the right, all you see is your good deeds. You look to the left, you see your bad deeds. You look in the front of you, hellfire. Scary to the max. Especially if you look here and you look here, you see here a lot bigger than there. And you see what's in there waiting. So if you visualize the situation, it puts fear in your heart to be eager, or this fear will push you to do good. It doesn't make you scared to chicken out and cry and hide or worry or start why and why. Caution, high voltage, what do? You go cry to mom and pop, or you avoid going to that area. You just go avoid to that area and you're cool. You see hellfire. We're telling you from now, this is hellfire. It's waiting for disobedient people and disbelievers. So don't be a disobedient, don't be a disbeliever. You have nothing to worry about. So the Prophet ﷺ is giving us an advice what to do and how to put a barrier between us. This is an encouragement for me and you to never ever belittle a good deed. Protect yourself from hellfire with a good deed. It doesn't matter how small. Look at the half a day. Aisha radiallahu anha came to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam one time, and she told him a situation that happened to her. She said, Miskina أتت لعائشة رضي الله عنها ومعها ابنتان. A poor woman came with two daughters. She wants some help. Aisha radiallahu anha gave her 3 days. That's what she has. One for her daughter, and one for her other daughter, and one for her. She gave her 3 days. The mother took it, and she gave one for her daughter, and one for her other daughter, and one for her. The 2 daughters ate them. The mother about to eat her day. the two daughters start looking at their mother like they want the baby. So the mother understood, felt compassionate for her children. She took it out of her mouth, split it to half, and gave this daughter half and this daughter half. Aisha radiallahu anha watching the situation. What an amazing mom. What a touchy situation. So she went to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, told him the story. He told her sallallahu alaihi wasallam, فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ أَعْتَقَهَا بِهَا مِنَ النَّارِ. He saved her, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, from hellfire because of the halves that she gave. This is a reality. This is something that you can do, I can do. So when the Prophet ﷺ gives you a hadith, or you read an ayah, visualize it and put yourself in that position. What would you do? And how much you want it or you want to avoid it. Based on that, do it now. Just like one of the companions when he passed, or one of the tabi'een passed by a grave with another person, so he asked his friend, he said, what do you think this person, if he comes back to, what do you think he would do if he comes back to this life? He said, probably wish to pray 2 rak'ah. He told him, you're alive. Do it. Why do you have to put yourself in a situation, I wish? How many of you have parents? Why do you have to wait until they die, and then you come and ask the sheikh, what can I do for my parents? Why don't you do it now? The same thing applies for a husband, for a wife, for a brother, for a sister. All of those things that you hear from elders, wishing. I wish I can fast, but my doctor told me you cannot fast. Were you fasting before? No. Why don't you do it now? You heard the story about someone wishing. You're healthy, alhamdulillah. Are you fasting? No. Why? It's a situation. Here you have hellfire, and you want to protect yourself. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, fasting one day puts you 70 years away from the hellfire. It's not in front of your face. 70 years far away. Why don't you use that and apply it? You see, most of the time we wish and we wish. When you're sick, I wish I can do. When you cannot do, I wish I can do. But when you can do, you're reading the stories. You're hearing the stories in khutbahs, in jumu'ahs, in books, at schools. Someone, Ya Habibi, that someone was like you. That's what happens to him now. Why you need to put yourself in that situation and start wishing? Don't wish. Do it now. You can do it. It's easy. You can fast, you can pray, you can give charity, you can say good words, you can avoid cussing, you can avoid cursing, you can avoid backbiting, you can avoid all of those things that will destine you to misery in the hereafter. Do it now. It's safer. Follow the sunnah, go to Jannah. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم.